If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
It's now 5 minutes before the hour, and downtown Sylacauga right now, it is, where is my, you got my weather forecast, Donald?
I do. It's cold.
Yeah, I got it here somewhere, but it's going to be a beautiful weekend, so enjoy your weekend, whatever you may be doing. Donald Caine, coordinator of the putting the new plaques, the Veterans plaques over at Veterans Park in Sylacauga with us this morning. And Ava Caine, good morning. It's been 100 years since I saw you, and well, not quite that long, but talk about what you guys going on, and I'm glad you brought some beauty with you this morning.
I did. I figured I'd do something. Before I start, Jimmy, if you don't mind, all your viewers, if they'll get a pad and a pencil or pen, I've got some information on the fact of a ride we got for the needed children. So okay. If y'all can do that real quick before I get into that, I want to talk briefly about the Veterans Park. It's on. December the 1st, groundbreaking. Contractors done been hired. All the paperwork's done. T's are crossed, I's are dotted. They got 120 days to complete, which shouldn't take that long, but we're looking at weather for any problems with that. But as of December the 1st, people are going to see groundbreaking. They're going to see some progress going.
All right. Now, for people who may just be getting in the loop here and kind of backtrack a little bit and tell them exactly where we got started from with the Veterans Park. It's a big deal what's being done over there.
It is. Jim Armstrong from the Rec Center had started this years ago. Of course, you got a lot of loops to go through, which are finally finalized. Had to submit bids out to everybody within the surrounding counties area. We had 3 bids to come in. The last bid that came in that was lower than the other 2, but yet was a little bit higher than the budget we had. The city went ahead and approved that budget to pursue on it. Again, they give them a deadline to start December the 1st and giving them 120 days to complete it. The park will be shut down. They will rope it off. So it's going to take some time, but when it's all said and done, Jimmy Dale, it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful.
It's been a long time coming, hasn't it?
It's been a long time coming. And we've had a lot of veterans. I've had a lot of veterans approach me about their plaques, which I want to stress. The old plaques that come off the wall are at the rec center. If it was on there, you can go by the rec, talk to Sherry or Jim. They'll take you in there. I have given several away that people's asked about. I went in there and found them. Some were broken. Their names were listed on the computer. Those will be redone. Every plaque in there will be redone. We are still selling the plaques. You can contact me for a form or go by the rec center. Talk to Jim or them. They will get you a form to buy you a plaque. They are $40, which is cheaper than anybody. Everybody's telling me that's way too cheap. That's the cost of the plaques. And we're not making money on those. We're just wanting everybody to have a plaque that's a veteran, family member that's passed away. Yes, they can. If you're in the Guard, Reserve, Air Force, Marine, Coast Guard, if you're retired, you're active, it does not matter. You're a veteran, you get a plaque.
All right, so when do we anticipate this project being completed?
They said 120 days from December the 1st. Do the math. I haven't done the math on that.
What is that, 4 months?
That's right, at 4 months.
Yeah.
So hopefully by the weather, and it could take 2.5, 3 months. It depends on the weather. If the weather's great, they're going to push it. If they have to stop a day or 2, that's why they give them 140 days.
You're talking about a good look at our Veterans Park right there from Highway 280. Man, a lot of traffic goes by there every day.
It sure does. It's an eyesore right now. It's always been an eyesore, but when this project started, there were a lot of loops to go through. This is a government project per se. It's not just a project you can beat it out and anybody can just come up and say, okay, I want to do it. It had to go through a lot of loops. You know, you're talking well over $160-something thousand for this project. That's not counting the plaques that we had to anticipate buying. Now, the plaques that were up there and the plaques that are destroyed or whatever, they are purchased by the rec center in a fund that we've already collected. That's why we're trying to collect money for new plaques, because our budget is only specified right now for the plaques that are already up there.
You may have mentioned this already. Are there room for X number of plaques there, or we got plenty of room, or what?
We've got 4 extended walls. Each wall is approximately, the dimension height is going to be 7 to 8 feet tall. Each of them is going to be 4 foot times 2, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8 walls times 4. You're at 16 walls, front and back. We didn't get the marble we wanted because they wanted $60,000 for the marble. We couldn't purchase that, so the contractor is going to do the walls, to whereas when we have the plaques made, we install the plaques. We are going to try to do 1 or 2 things. Put each, and this has been debated on, each service, Air Force, Army, Navy, etc., are going to be placed on a certain wall. That way, if your loved one or yourself was in the Marine, you can go to that wall right there, and you can find it without going through the whole process. That's the deal we got going right now.
Okay. I want you to properly introduce your granddaughter, and you know, she puts up a lot with you. You know that, don't you?
Well, yeah. This is my granddaughter, Ava. Every chance I get, I try to take her to school. And I asked her yesterday, would she like to get up early enough to come up here with me, for me to take her to Nickel Lawson? And she, of course, she wanted
Did you
to.
know you were going to be on TV too?
I thought I was just going to sit.
Okay. Okay.
But I enjoy the time with her because they grow up so fast. We've grown up so fast, and I just enjoy, you know, at least taking her to school and talking to her a little bit. She's going to Tennessee this weekend for the week.
Okay.
So we just got back last weekend, my wife and I, and it's crowded up there. So,
Ava, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I go to Nichols Lawson. I'm in 8th grade. I'm a cheerleader there.
Counseling.
I'm on the student council. I make average grades.
Average.
Keep working at it, girl. Keep working at it. You'll
I'm
get
proud
it
of
for sure. During this holiday season, Donald, there's a lot of need. A lot of need for children and senior adults. You got a special project going on. Talk about this.
Yeah, well, Patty McLean has always been the coordinator for bike rides, stuff this time of year. She asked me a week or 2 ago if I could actually promote this. So on December the 5th, it's called For the Love of Our Children. And again, I asked you for a pen and paper. That way you can write these numbers down. We're going to have a bike ride. If we might read this. We're going to need needy things for children donated to these children. Now, the bike ride actually starts from Talladega County. Everybody in Talladega County need baby diapers and baby wipes. The drop-off box will be at August Barbecue in Sylacauga. Tallapoosa County gift cards of $5 to $10 from food, for food, Walmart gift cards, Dollar General, or any Visa cards to be donated there, okay? The drop-off of there will be Who's Diner in Ellick City. Coosa County, children's coats. And you can call Patty McLean. I'll give you the number in a few minutes for those. If coats demand is met, gift cards will be greatly appreciated, she said, because we don't want to be overwhelmed with coats and not enough children. The drop box off for Coosa County will be the county courthouse. Now the phone numbers for Patty, 256-267-5374. If you'd like to contact August Stewart, August Barbecue, 256-226-2296. Scott Vick, which heads the ride, he coordinates the rides, would be 256-404-3841. Then you got Shakira Jackson, 256-404-6098. This is a time of year that children really need stuff.
And there's never enough. You know, we've got a lot of agencies really chipping in to do different things, but there's never enough, seems like.
And there's not. Again, if you got those numbers, I'm going to leave this right here at this office up here at the station if you'd like to come by here and get it. But anything y'all can do, you can call these numbers. They'll kind of like direct you into what to get. Don't worry about the sizes. You can call them and they'll tell you. But anything will be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, talk about the ride itself.
Well, Scott coordinates that.
Okay.
You know, the ride's going to start in Alex City, and we'll end up at August Barbecue to eat.
That's a good place to end up.
It is. It really is. He does a great job.
Yeah.
The ride usually lasts a couple hours. Now, it may be cold. That's fine. But if you don't ride, you can still donate. You don't have to be a rider, because usually the riders donate money to ride. And that money goes to purchasing also of all the stuff that they need.
Okay. And we'll have the information here at the studio if you want to come by and get a copy of it. You can. It's got the telephone numbers on it. And let's, if people are just joining, let's give the telephone numbers and contact people at the various locations before we go this morning.
You want to do it again?
Yep.
Okay. Patty McLean. Okay. 256-267-5374. You can call August Stewart at 256-226-2296. Scott Vick, 256-404-3841. Shakira Jackson at 256-404-6098.
All right. Ava, what time you go to school? What time you have to be at school?
By 7:40 or before.
Oh, we got plenty of time.
Yeah,
we got plenty of time. We just passed Veterans Day last week, and it was a rainy Veterans Day.
It was.
And but you know, our veterans are a special group of men and women who have made such a great difference. And we've got a wonderful veterans group here in our local area too.
We do. We've had a good outpouring of support for this stuff as far as the plaques and the veteran. We've had some people get a little aggravated, and I can understand that. We've gotten aggravated at the process of this that we're doing at the Veterans Park. Again, only thing I've really done is coordinate trying to get some plaques. For people who did not know it, everybody has participated in buying a plaque for either themselves or loved ones. This is really to show the veterans how much we appreciate them and what they've done for this nation and this country. So keep supporting them.
Yeah. Now, talk about your history as far as a veteran is concerned.
Well, you know, after spending about 18 years in high school, as you know, just kidding.
It's funny how time doesn't fly when you're in high school.
It does. Of course, when I graduated in May of 75, I joined the Guard. June, my birthday of 75, went off to Fort Polk, Louisiana, which is they call Little Vietnam, for 6 months. In 85, I went active under the AGR program as a recruiter. Spent another 10 years doing that. Of course, I retired for 20 years of it, and I loved it, you know, and I still respect the uniform, the flag, and I had to she had to do a project here a couple of days ago for the veterans, and had to get a bunch of information together for her. And I started looking back through my files and got all my pictures and my awards and my certificates, and didn't realize how time flies as far as how I look back then compared to what I look like now. I had hair back then and stuff like a lot more healthier. And but I respect veterans. You can't say enough about our veterans and what they've done. And continue on what we're doing with it. I'm excited about the Veterans Park. It can't get here fast enough, but now that it's here, we got to be patient, and the process is on the way.
All right. Donald, appreciate you and Ava coming by this morning. And if you would like more information on purchasing a plaque out at the Veterans Park, we can help you there. You can go to the Rec Center for more information on it. And as far as the ride goes, a fundraiser and what we're trying to do, there's various individuals you can contact. You can get with us here at the station. We'll pass it along. And Donald and Ava, good to have you with us this morning. And happy Thanksgiving to both of you.
Same to you.
When are y'all out of school?
Today is our last day for Thanksgiving break.
I guess you hate that, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Thank you both for coming by. We've got more Daybreak coming up right after this. Time out.